Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Likewise. What is happening? I'm super psyched right now. About to play Kingdoms of Amular Reckoning for the first time. It's kind of funny because the game is a couple years old, and I've heard nothing but good things about it. But I just never got around to playing it, I just been playing all kinds of other titles. And I said to myself right before I finished Watch Dogs, what's a good RPG I haven't played yet? And then this game just came to mind. I heard, I was actually talking to one of my buddies that I play online with. And he's like, have you played Kingdoms of Amalur? And I'm like, nah, what kind of game is it? He's like, it's an RPG. And I'm like, oh, well, exactly what I planned on, exactly the type of game I planned on playing. Nice. So I looked it up on GameSpot. It got like a 7.5, I think. But for GameSpot, that's good. Because I'm sure you guys all know, anybody who is familiar with GameSpot, very critical game rating website. I mean, Game Informer gave it a good score, but Game Informer has always been more lenient than GameSpot as far as ratings go. They've always cut games a little more slack. But don't get me wrong, there's been times where I've seen GameSpot give games a low score. There'd be times where I'd see Game Informer give games a low score, and then I'd see times where the same game, GameSpot would give it a higher score than Game Informer did. So, but anyway, let's start, shall we? Let's do this. New game. Normal, of course. I usually play everything on normal. Because you never know. One game's normal can be another game's very hard, You just never know. Man, I am super psyched for this game, man.
From the beginning, we were wrong. And only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen, terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Dorani? Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
And you know what? I'm gonna go with Almain because blacksmithing is just a good bonus to have. Period. Yep. Here we go. +1 experience point. You know what? I'm gonna go with war. +5 physical damage, +5 armor. Kind of wish you can make a video game version of yourself, like they let you do in Skyrim and in Dark Souls. They let you pretty much make your face from the ground up, you know? They let you customize everything from your ears to your friggin' eyebrows to everything. Go with the first dude. Oh, you can! Somewhat. Alright.
A human. And not in bad shape. Almain by the look of him. You know how you can tell? Turn him over. See if there's a stick in his arse. All right then. Make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
Alright guys, that's it for that video. That was just the introduction video of the game. Gonna be starting out after this. Gonna be hitting the ground running with the walkthrough. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Alright, likewise out.